Okay, hold on. This is the blooper reel. Hi, and welcome to the Knitter's Closet. This is episode 18, and we are on location in New York. Woo! We are currently at our bed and breakfast in Socrates. Is that how we're saying it?
Yes.
I like saying sugar teas. She likes saying Socrates.
Socrates.
Whatever, we'll split the difference. You will notice a few new things. One, we are on a new location. Two, I have new hair, new glasses, new co-host. This is my BFF, my soul sister, everything. This is Kristen.
Hi guys.
I'm Melissa. You can find me as the Knitter's Closet on Ravelry and Instagram. And I feel like I'm rusty, but we literally recorded last night, you guys. And my camera, I had gotten a new memory card and it is not uploading. So I started trying to upload it last night and it didn't work. And then this morning on the way here, we're like, okay, I gotta stop at Walmart. Had to get a few things, so I got a converter. The converter is not doing it. So we had to re-record tonight. We did not plan on recording tonight. We'd planned on recording last night, doing a little bit of vlogging throughout the weekend and then recording again on Monday. So we're recording tonight. We are at our Airbnb. Kristen, where can they find you on Ravelry?
I'm Ribbon Kitten on Ravelry.
This is gonna be a really slapdash podcast today. I'm not gonna be doing any notes scrolling across the screen. It's just gonna be us chatting really quickly and me throwing everything together and trying to upload it tonight. The Wi-Fi here is a little hit or miss, so we'll see. There's almost no reception on LTE or 3G or any of that, so we had to get on the Wi-Fi here. So hopefully it'll be good. The bed and breakfast, if you guys saw my Instagram stories, it's gorgeous, you guys. It's gorgeous. It is this old, what would you say, early 1900s, late 1800s. Like it's got to be a 200-year old house at least.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
They call it a hamlet. So
a hamlet. Yeah.
I don't know exactly 100% what that means, but it's something straight out of a Hemingway novel.
Yeah. God, the guy that decorated it, he used to work in theater. It's full of all kinds of little eccentricities and nooks and crannies. It's so beautiful. Anyway, there's a spider trying to get in my sweater. Oh, you. There you go. Sorry about that. All right. So the first thing we'll talk about is finished objects.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go first. I have my Rhinebeck sweater. This is the hyphenated test knit. I do not have my ends woven in yet. I will be doing that very shortly, as in after we're done recording this podcast. And I will be blocking it with my steam blocker tonight because I do want to wear this on Saturday. This is the hyphenated by Jamie Hoffman of Knitosophy. This was a test knit. The pattern was released about 2 days ago, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. Beautiful color work yoke with a geometric pattern. The first color work is a Mrs. Babs Yummy 2-ply in the colorway Deep Sea Jellyfish. And the second one is the same thing, only in a marigold colorway. The blue is the Perennial from Kelborn Woolens. It is their fingering weight alpaca base. It's an alpaca mohair, an alpaca merino blend. It's gonna be perfect for Sunday. Hopefully it's chilly today. It's been raining on and off all day. It's been overcast. It's been super windy. We've had wind warnings. It's been that windy. So hopefully this will be perfect for that. Hopefully the rain will go away. But we have that. And then Kristen has her Rhinebeck sweater all finished.
Yes. So it's the Tegna by Caitlin Hunter. There you go. And I used this really pretty crazy very neon speckle by Pretty Twisted Yarns and Boogie Nights, which I just had to have.
It smells good. What did you block it in?
Soak, but the Ravelry.
Oh, the
blend.
Ravelry scent?
Yes,
oh.
I love that one.
Oh, it smells so good, you guys. We should
yeah.
get smell-o-vision.
And then and the lace part, I use a Mono Yarns, a uni in the fuchsia color. It has a number, I just can't remember the number.
Yeah.
But
It is pretty. You're gonna look great in
yeah.
this.
Nice and bright and fun.
Yeah. That's my only finished object, you guys. You guys will know that if you've been watching, that I've been working on my Shifted as my Saturday sweater. Wrong bag. My Shifted Saturday sweater. It's gonna be my Saturday sweater. So I have about 9 rows left on one sleeve. So that'll be getting done tonight too. But it is almost, I'd say 90% done.
Yeah.
95% done. Yeah, that's literally all I have left is the ribbing. I'm on the ribbing. So this is the sweater. I know it looks super tiny, but give it here.
Yeah.
Watch how it gets stretches.
It's, yeah, look at that.
It's got so much stretch. I cannot wait to block it because it's gonna block a little bit bigger. Even unblocked, this fits me like a glove. I've tried it on several times already. I absolutely love it. I love the color. I love the cabling. This is the Shifted by Justina Lurkowski. And it just, it's glorious. I did change it up a little bit on the shoulder seams. I did not do the center double decrease is what they call that. I just flipped everything inside out and did a 3-needle bind off because I didn't have time to learn a new method. I'm obviously on a bit of a time crunch right now. So, but other than that, I have knit the pattern almost exactly. I did knit in the smallest size. This is the extra small size. Because I didn't want as much ease in the sweater as the pattern called for, because it is a boxy with a drop shoulder. I wanted a little bit more of a fitted look, so I just knit the extra small, and it's
perfect,
bang on perfect for sizing. So yeah, I definitely need to finish this. In fact, I'm going to sit here and knit while you talk about your work in progress.
Alrighty, let's see. Which happens to be flying by. This was supposed to be my travel knitting, and it's almost done. But I'm working on the...
We got 4 hours in the car of knitting.
Tarfala Valley Shawl by Susanna, I see. But it's a really pretty crescent shawl. And I am using the fiber seed yarn I bought at SAF last year, which is the Southern Animal Fiber Festival. It's in Fulton, right outside of Asheville, North Carolina. And it is coming along great. So this multicolored variegated is the Sprout in Harvest Moon, and then the gold is Marigold color. So really, really pleased with how fast this is knitting up.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've been using their DK, and it is super like bouncy. So I feel like I'm gonna have this forever. It's a really nice sturdy yarn.
Yeah. It's gonna block larger than I think too.
Yeah, but it's just coming out really, really nice. So I've been pleased with that. And then I have my project my easy project for walking around Rhinebeck to do. My husband needs a hat for his head.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
What yarn are you gonna knit that?
That is also out of my staff. Everything is about trying to use my stash right now, before I just go straight into crazy mode tomorrow. I'm totally. So I gotta use what I have. So this is Rock and String Creations Drifter, which is a DK, and it's Rusty Nail. Don't know if let's see if you can see it. Okay. Yeah, so it's a really pretty blue steel gray, and then you have these little specks of rust orange. And to tell you the truth, this is the first time my husband picked up a skein of yarn and went, wow, I really like this. And the funny thing is, when I saw it, it made me think of him. He does a
Yeah.
lot of work with scooters and Vespas and motorcycles. So he's my little mechanic. And so it just kind of reminded me of him. And for him to say that, I was like, well, I'm going to make something with it for you. So he needs a hat and a cowl. So that'll be on the needles tomorrow.
Cool. So we have done a little Rhinebeck shopping already. We went to the Perfect Blend yarn store, which is right in Socrates. It's about 5-minute drive from where we are.
Yeah, super close. I didn't realize how close it was going to be.
Yeah, it was very, very close. Like, we could pop in and out of there all weekend long. It's that close. In theory, we could walk it if there was, like, I guess maybe there should be a back road somewhere that we could probably have walked it. But it's been rainy and windy, like we said, and we're not familiar enough with the area to really want to walk it. So we've just been driving and parking over there really close by. So it hasn't been too bad.
It's a super cute little downtown area. We poked around an amazing bookstore.
Oh, that bookstore is
amazing bookstore.
Is this a secondhand bookstore? I feel like it was secondhand.
Yeah, well, it was firsthand and secondhand because they had a lot of secondhand there.
Yeah, they had a lot of secondhand, but there were also a lot of new books too. And they had a little coffee shop included in it. They had a great vinyl section. CDs, huge jazz CD collection. My favorite thing is that they had a huge banner on the outside of their bookstore that said, hold on, I'm gonna tell you, I took a few pictures of it because I was really impressed. It's obviously a very liberal bookstore. Let's see if I can find the banner sign really quick. There it is. It says, in our village, all people are equal. Black lives matter. Love wins. Disabilities are respected. Women are in charge of their bodies. People and planet are valued above profit. And diversity is celebrated. It was a huge banner right above their bookstore. And then they had numerous little vignettes in their windows. One of them was, no matter where you are from, we're glad you're our neighbor. And it had that saying in English, Spanish, and Arabic. They had a display about early warning signs of fascism. And then books. They had a display of cinder block walls. I don't know if that'll be showing up. There we go. Cinder block walls. And then all these books surrounding it about immigration and people's individual stories about how they immigrated. There's a book about the story of the Statue of Liberty and everything. So it's like really good shop. Yeah. It was very refreshing to see in such a small town because sometimes you worry about. It's a stereotype and I shouldn't stereotype like that. But when I go into small towns, I usually tend to worry about the politics of the small towns because I'm like, what am I walking into? What kind of, what kind of feeling am I going to have to do, like, all this, especially in today's society where those feelings are super heightened right now. So it was a breath of fresh air to walk in and see that and be like, oh, these are my people. Yeah. You all know me, screaming, raging liberal feminist.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we went to let's talk about yarn. So we went to the Perfect Yarn. The Perfect Blend. The
Perfect Blend yarn,
which is yarn store and a tea shop. They do have tea. I did not buy anything except a pair of needles. It turns out I did not have the needles for one of the patterns that is my needle adjacent project. So I bought a set of Zing tips. I only bought the tips. They're the Knitter's Pride Zings, so they work with my Knit Picks interchangeable. So that's what I bought. So I won't be working on it this weekend because I don't have the needles with me. However, when I get home, I'll work on it. So that's one of the things. What did you buy at?
I didn't buy anything there, but I stalked Emma's yarn. She's having a trunk show tomorrow. We met Emma at Four Pearls in Florida. When we met her, she was 16. She's now 18, so
yeah.
But she started dyeing young. Her parents own the yarn store Four Pearls.
Yep.
And anything to go ahead and support a young female entrepreneur.
Yeah, and not even just that. It's like we met her and she's a wonderful girl.
Yes,
talented,
very talented,
so talented.
Yeah, and she makes beautiful colorways.
She does.
Yes,
I love her colorways.
And so I just was scouting, getting some ideas because I know they have the trunk show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I was just feeling it out. They had a really good selection of a lot of other yarns too.
Yes, they did.
It was a really nice shop.
They had a really good mix of commercial yarns like Baroccos and Cascades and Malabrigo, which I guess is technically
I guess it's up there now. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
But they also had, the smaller yarns that were local. The yarn dye, the shop's sister, the shop owner's sister, dyes. She did the Knit and Caboodle as her brand of yarn. So I'm gonna go back and try to get some of that because that's a local, only can get here kind of deal.
Yeah, that'll definitely be on our list.
Yeah.
I just felt like with us being so close that we can pop in there
anytime.
At any time.
Yeah.
And they're actually extended hours this
weekend, which is nice.
So, yeah.
So, we did hit that up, and then we went over to Trevoli, which is across the Hudson River from where we are. So we had to kind of go down and around
and up.
And it's literally, like, if we look on a map, we could literally hop over the river.
Yeah, we could just swim there.
It was like, directly across the river from where we are, but we had to go like a half hour out of our way to get down there. They should really build more bridges over the Hudson.
But it was a gorgeous little ride.
Yeah, every little town we've been on and every little, it's all been like these really windy, cute country roads. It's been great so far. Yeah. And we just keep going, oh, we want to live here. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So that was really nice. And we got our goodie bags from Fabulous Yarns.
Yes.
That's where we went over in Trevoli, as we went to Fabulous Yarns. And if you pre-registered, they had goodie bags that you could get. So we went over there and we picked up our goodie bags. And I picked up a skeiny yarn. Did you pick up one?
I got two skeins.
You got two skeins.
Yes, I did get two skeins.
So I got, in my goodie bag, I got a little...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we both got that.
Yeah.
We both got a Skacel stitch counting guide for swatches. Not that I ever swatch, but still,
I'm trying to get better.
Handy to have if I ever decide to do it.
Yeah. Well, and I do like what I have is mostly the ruler. And then I have the one that's just the corner. This isn't nice to have the whole square.
Because you have the whole square to put in.
Yeah. So I'm actually kind of like, that's kind of handy to have.
Yeah, and it has the neat little gauges on the sides. I would say that the only downside is it has centimeters. It does not have inches.
Oh, the metric system.
Yeah.
But we figure it out.
Yeah, I mean it's 2.4 centimeters to an inch.
Yeah, but a lot of patterns give you the conversion.
Yeah, some do.
Yeah,
some do.
Some do.
All of them.
If not, I can guess.
We both got that, and then we both got a really cute little hat enamel pin. Can we focus?
Yeah.
Right here.
Maybe. But I don't know who it's by. It has an M on it.
It has an M on it, but we're not sure. Maybe it's Malabrigo.
We have no clue.
Because it kind of looks like the font that Malabrigo uses.
Yeah, it does kind of look like the font.
So maybe it's a Malabrigo. It doesn't say on the pin.
We'll have to do some research.
Maybe we could scan that QR code and see what it says.
Oh. You have a scanner?
I do. I found out that when I hold my phone now, there's a QR scanner pops up, and I'm like, I didn't know that. Oh, look. Search QR only. Let's see if it comes up. No, that's not what I wanted.
Nope.
Let's try that again. Scan QR code. Well, it just keeps coming up with the QR code, but it's not telling us what it is.
Are you enjoying watching us learn technology? Because It's happening right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
We're learning
live.
about QR codes.
No, I don't know.
We don't know what it is.
It does look like Malabrigo. I kind of wish it had something to tell you what it is. So, yeah.
So we got a couple little cute hats, and then I got a few bits of yarn in my bag. This really pretty art yarn, with...
And I'm pretty sure it is actually art yarn because they have a lot of art yarn there.
They did have a lot of art yarn. If you're okay with art yarns, and it's got beads and sequins in it, and it's definitely a silk. It's a very pretty color. I don't know what I'm ever gonna do with this small little sample of it, but you know.
Maybe cute in like a little stripe in a hat.
I don't know that I would stripe it in a hat with something, because it's definitely a lace weight.
Well, what if you held it double with something?
I have no idea. I don't know what holding it double would do with the beads and the sequins.
I don't know. You'll figure something out.
I'm not a huge fan of art yarn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just knit it on a really, 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 really large gauge and give it to somebody as a scarf or something.
Or you can make one of those like knitted jewelry for Nora.
Maybe. No, she'd peel off all the beads. That's my kid. And then I got a little mini, what is this? A 50-gram skein of 50% alpaca and 50% silk from Blue Sky. And it's, look how bright that is.
That is beautiful.
And it's so soft. It's only 146 yards, but I'm thinking I could get a kid's hat out of that.
Yeah.
It's a sport weight.
Yeah, you could probably get a kid's hat.
Yeah. Did I say it was sport? Where did I get sport weight from? Oh, because it's on the sport weight.
Sport weight on
the front. And then I got 100% cashmere 4-ply from Jade Sapphire Exotic Fires. It's ivory color 01. It's only 33 yards. And it's a cream color. But it appears to be a sport weight as well. So I may just stripe these two together to make a little hat for Nora. I don't know. I am not sure what I'm going to do with the yarns. And then I got a Felt We Folk book. So it's a felting book.
With little fairies.
There's fairies. There's a whole group of people. Like fairies, embroidery.
It looks cute. Do you have the time? Yeah, we'll just sign that up.
Yeah, well, I mean, super
but look,
cute.
they have with the little acorn hat.
Yeah,
okay, that's cute.
There's some super cute stuff in it. I will probably never, ever touch any of this because I can't pick up another.
Oh, it's like needle felting.
Yeah, it's needle felting.
Oh, yeah. That's the... There's so many fiber arts I want to do.
Yeah, some of it's needle felting, and then others is you get the felt, like the sheets of felt, and you sew them together with, like, that's just sheets of felt. That's not.
But how cute!
Needle felting.
Very cute.
So it's interesting.
Yeah. I secretly want to make them. I just don't know what to do with them.
Yeah. And then we got a little, I guess, catalog of sorts.
Yeah, just a little teaser.
Yeah, it's Blue Sky Fibers, 20 Years in Fiber. Their lookbook. It's their 2017-2018 lookbook. So this is all the stuff they came out with last year.
Yeah.
While I'm not going to look a gift horse, I'm not 100% sure where it stopped me talking. While I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth for free goodies, I do think that they kind of just went through their inventory and stuck everything in a bag. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a mismatch of things that they got, but it's
it was very nice. I was like,
very nice.
In my bag, I also got the Blue Sky, which was really cute.
You did?
Your Blue Sky, this.
Oh,
yeah, the lookbook. The lookbook. My yarn I received was a Cascade Yarns Malilla? At first when I saw it, this is what I saw. I thought it was Noro.
Yeah.
Like, it looks just like Noro. It is a silk, wool, and nylon blend, and it feels and looks just like Noro.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was. I have several skeins of Noro that was gifted to me, and I'll probably just throw it in with that and just have fun. I want to make some crazy mitered like kimono. So yeah,
I've never been a huge fan of the Noro.
I
touch it and it kind of makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, it's a little scratchy, but
I think it's the silk. I'm never a huge fan of super
raw. Well, it's raw silk.
It's raw silk, and I'm never a huge fan. Like this does not feel good to me.
Yeah, raw silk is a lot rougher than whatever they do to treat it.
Yeah, but this, which is alpaca and silk, feels amazing.
Like, that's what is the Hermano, has silk and alpaca in it. It's like knitting with butter. And then I got something that's called Be Sweet Bambino Taffy, and it's 70% organically grown cotton and 30% bamboo. It's 100 yards.
I see a dishcloth.
I think it's going to be a dishcloth because I don't know exactly what else to do with it.
I like that it like fades.
Yeah, it's got a cute, I mean, it's some cute colors. But it's going to become a dishcloth.
Yeah.
We don't do a whole lot of paper towels in my house. We do a lot of dishcloths and
I've tried time and time again to get my husband off of paper towels.
We don't go through a ton, but we do need paper towels for a few things. We have cats and dogs. So sometimes we have accidents that require a paper towel. And sometimes you just need a paper towel for a few things.
Yeah.
That your rags and your dishcloths can't handle.
I've sewn, you know, the reusable dish towels with the terry cloth on one side and a flannel on the other, and I do the knitted dishcloths, and he's fine with using them. He just still will just still gravitate directly towards those.
I've gotten my husband towels really good with using those, and my son too, because we use fabric napkins in the house.
Yeah, Nora will gravitate towards anything that's reusable. She's very big into that. But
he has the one thing that he is not into, and it's been a little hard, is I bought a few of the wax covered fabric. The beeswax covered fabric that you would use
like in saran wrap.
Exactly, in lieu of the saran wrap. Yeah. I have yet to really get that to work 100% for me the way I like to, because I don't want to cover anything with meat. I just feel like what do I use? I was like, so it goes over top of like my little bowl of mushrooms.
Yeah.
But I did have to buy something. Try that out.
Yeah. So I have made one yarn purchase so far. And this was a Hedgehog Fibers Down by the River. This is their 100 gram, 90% merino, 10% nylon, machine washable, made in Ireland. This is the colorway Down by the River. And I saw it and I immediately had to pick it up. It's just so pretty.
It's almost saltwater taffy-like. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. And I'm not normally a huge pastel fan. It's probably just going to be a pair of socks, to be honest. But I just had to have it. I saw it and I picked it up. And I did try to pair it with something because I do want to limit the amount of single skeins I get. But I didn't see anything there that I could pair it with. And maybe I'll see something this weekend.
Yeah.
But this may be a hard one to pair if you don't have it in hand because the colors are so varied, and it's not like you can say, oh, you need a lavender, because I picked up a lavender, but it wasn't the right shade of lavender to go with this, even though it was made by the same dyer. You know, and I wouldn't want to get a green to go with it because the green in this is so particular, and so we'll see. It may just end up being a pair of socks, and that's okay.
A pretty gray would look nice with that, because gray always looks good with pastels.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or like a charcoal.
Yeah.
Like a charcoal.
That'd be pretty.
Yep. That's my one purchase so far, besides the needles.
Yep. I picked up, well, the nice thing too is Fab Yarns was doing all weekend long. It's 30% off everything in the store.
All weekend long.
Yes.
30% off
everything in the store. And trust me, they have some beautiful bags that I have been stalking online, but they're just a little bit above my price point.
Yeah, I really kept looking at those wool backpacks.
Yeah, they just have some beautiful pieces. but I need another bag like a hole in the head.
Yeah.
So that's not on the list of shopping. We got the Rhinebeck bag.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's like the one bag I'm buying on this trip because I don't need another bag.
Oh, that is the bag we pre-ordered, didn't we?
Yeah, we pre-ordered that. So that's like the one bag, and that's it. I can't have any more bags.
I delegated certain parts of the trip to this one. So I was like...
Yeah, I was like, I got us covered on that. But I did pick up, I walked by and I was like, I have to have this. It is Meadowcraft Dye Works. It's called Yarn Rehab. Rehabilitation for your yarn bereft. And this color is called Babette's Feast. It is the Rock Shelter Sock. It's fingering weight, 100 grams, 400 yards. 100% merino superwash. And let's see if you can see some of the colors.
It's super pretty.
Yeah, it's a lot of mauve. It's all these mauve colors.
It's mauve.
It's not mauve, it's mauve.
But we had a whole discussion on the way about how to pronounce mauve.
And I have several patterns that require multiple skeins for fades and or contrast, and I knew that I had to have this, so I picked up enough for something. Yeah, I'm writing out my list tonight, my little shopping list of what needs to be done.
I'm so organized about it.
Yeah, I have to be, because I want everything that's I've been looking at that's on the line. We're going to Indie Untangled. We're going to the Rhinebeck Bazaar, and yarn hopping. And I just was like, okay, I want everything I see, but I need to be good. And I have a tendency to just pick something up and go, I love this, and then I get home and I have no idea what to do with it. Yeah. And then it sits around. So I need to be more organized.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm really happy with this, and I think this I can pair up maybe with a either a nice brown. It's a blue base, so I'm gonna need a nice blue brown or blue gray, or maybe some pink, something along those, or like more burgundy. There's some really cool burgundy colors in here I think would make it pop. So that's, I'm really excited. I
have a few rules for this weekend that we discussed. We went over this yesterday, so a lot of this is old hat to Kristen, but it's new for you guys, so yay. I put together, we bullet journal. I'm my girl bullet journals too.
Oh yeah.
So put together my New York Rhinebeck list, and I put my packing list, and I put my wants, and my wants are, I would like some cute sock blockers. Did I tell you that yesterday? Oh. I want cute sock blockers. I want to be able to show you guys my socks properly. That was loud.
That was loud.
That had to be the radiator.
That was the radiator.
That was the radiator kicking on.
Yep.
Like, holy crap, that was loud. Okay. 200-year-old house. I would love a Swift. If I could find a Swift. Not the kind that go this way.
Oh, like what they call the Ferris wheel?
Like the Ferris wheel type? Yeah, because so the way my yarn closet is set up, it would be so much easier, because right now the way it is, if I want to wind yarn, I've got to do one of two things. I've either got to take the ball winder off of my bookshelf and put it on my nightstand, and then set up my Swift on the bed so that they're kind of even level, or I risk screwing everything up and keeping the Swift on the ground while the ball winder stays in the closet. So I'm like, if I get the Ferris wheel style, I can put it at one end of the bookshelf and the yarn winder at the other end of the bookshelf, and it'll be enough room, and they'll be on the same plane, and it'll be easier. So those are probably harder to find at Rhinebeck, I would imagine.
I bet you there's all kinds of things there.
Maybe we'll find out.
So you can get spinning wheels there. You can get other type of wheels, not just your traditional spinning ones. So I think that you'll be able to find something.
So I have a few shopping rules for myself. I wanted to keep my single skein limit to 15. I think I'm going to do really good with that one.
I think so too.
I put 15. I really, really honestly think I'm not going to hit more than maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, my limit is 5 because I know myself.
I have a pretty generous budget, but I'm just not, I'm really not in the mood to buy yarn.
I've been on a major yarn diet, and now I'm ready for cheat day.
Yeah, I didn't go on a major yarn diet.
Yeah.
I've been purchasing pretty healthy-ish all year. But yeah, I'm not in a huge shopping mood right now. Maybe it'll hit me tomorrow at Indie Untangled. I put a mini set limit, a limit of mini sets at 3. I don't want to buy too many minis. I put a sweater quantity limit at 5.
Yeah.
And I have sweater ideas written down, and I really have to remember to take this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow we hit Indie Untangled and Rhinebeck Bazaar, and those I think are going to be the ones where I really start looking.
Yeah, yeah,
because we're going to see a lot of different vendors that we wouldn't normally see in yarn stores. I am less inclined to buy at a yarn store when we're doing yarn crawls, because I want that unique.
I want the unique one.
I want the unique things that I can't easily get everywhere. So, but I'm looking tomorrow to check out Lola Bean, because I've been following Adela forever.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
that's on my must-have.
Yeah, that's on one of my must-haves. I'd love.
Yeah.
I don't know if she has a sport weight, but I would really love to see what her bases are.
Yeah.
For sport, and maybe even worsted, because I'm looking at those couple of sweaters.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for Lola Bean. I'm looking for White Birch. White Birch I've actually seen before. I saw them at Allentown, and I missed getting out. But they have self striping.
Oh yeah, you're real big in the self striping.
I'm really big in the self striping. And mustache yarn.
Ooh, yes.
So that's why I put 15 limit singles gain maximum, because I know I'm going to not 1 but 2 really good self-striping dyers.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited to get some mustache yarn, because she's just got the most amazing.
Yeah, I love the self-striping, but I normally make hats with them, because I have not made a sock yet. So.
Yeah, I'm all socks all
and
the way.
I know once I do a sock, I'll probably go gaga, because I love striped socks.
Yeah.
I own a ton of them.
Yeah. So, I'm wanting to see those Primrose Yarn Company. I'm wanting to see O Wool again, which is what I'm knitting my Shifted out of. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to walk into their booth and go, check me out. It's always nice when they notice it's their yarn. When I went to Allentown, Barnyard Knits was there, and I walked by their booth, and they were like, "Is that my yarn?" And I was like, "Yes, it is. All 5. Oh, wait, is it 5 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. All 4 colors." And so so we had a long discussion with the dyer behind Barnyard Knits, but I want to see La Bien and Me. Want to be able to smoosh that yarn. Nerdbird Makery is going to be there. Ooh. And I love Nerdbird Makery. In fact, I'm going to flash you guys. I'm wearing my Nerdbird Makery shirt today. It says, "Nevertheless, she knitted." Yes. I love her. So yeah, I want to check out Nerdbird Makery again. Wax and Wool is at one of these festivals.
Yeah, one of them we're going to.
I'm really hoping it's at Indie Untangled or Rhinebeck. I cannot remember if I wrote down anybody that's going to be at Needles Up accidentally.
Yeah, because we don't know if we're going to have a chance.
I don't think we're going to be able to have a chance to get to Needles Up at all. It's going to be too much of a rush.
Yeah, it seems like they really pack Friday, and a lot of events are overlapping in time.
Yeah.
And
if we had gotten if we had been able to get Needles Up VIP tickets for, I think their VIP tickets go at 12 o'clock. And then if we tried and got the 2 to 4 section for Indie Untangled, we probably would have been able to work that out. Yeah. But we're just not going to be. It's not going to happen, because I think Needles Up opens at 1 to the general public for free, and we're just not going to be able to get there and get in line and just.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if in either next year or next few years we might see some events happening on a Thursday too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not like we were walking around Sugar Teas today or
Saugerties.
And it just everybody on the street was like, "Hi, knitter!"
Hi, knitters! And we're like,
"Hey, knitter, how are you?"
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Hi, fellow knitter!" And everybody was just like, that's how it was going.
Yeah.
It was like every other person you saw on the street. We went to dinner at Dutch Ale House tonight. We were pretty sure that 90% of the patrons sitting around were knitters.
Knitters, yeah. Or somebody knits for them because there was a lot of hand knit items.
There were a lot of hand knit items hanging out in Dutch Ale House tonight.
Which was an amazing meal, by the way.
Oh my God, we had the most amazing salad ever.
Yeah.
Roasted
it was the
pumpkin.
fall salad. It had roasted pumpkin, apples, and a little bit of farro in it. Oh, it was delicious.
And a maple balsamic vinaigrette.
Yes. Oh, so good. So good.
So good. So yeah, so I've got sweaters that I want to work on this, work to purchasing. The Weekender is still on my list. It was on my list for Maryland Sheep and Wool earlier this year. I never got anything for it. The major one I'm looking to knit is Erie by Isabel Kramer. It is an absolutely gorgeous cabled and lace sweater with an all-over pattern. And it's just it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It would be the pinnacle of my knitting, I think, because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful pattern.
It's definitely a showpiece. I'm very excited about knitting that one, and that's sport weight. So I just need to get some sport weight, and I really definitely want to get it in. It's like a really pretty solid jewel tone. And I'm going to try to stay away from gold. My other two must-haves that I really kind of want to get yarn for this weekend are the Metropolis, which is a really bulky, not a super bulky, but a bulky weight, close fitted, like a nice, not baggy.
Yeah. a normal ease.
Fitted bulky weight sweater with a really nice cowl. So I know I knit the Cloudy Sunday, but that was a super bulky weight with a lot of ease, and it was just like, I didn't like it. I'm hoping that I would like this one a little bit better. And then the other pattern was the Willow Creek, which I believe is another Justina Larkowski pattern, and it's a worsted weight sweater. So I'm gonna get some of that. So I'm really excited about what we're getting, what we're knitting, and
I printed out. I have two major ones that I wanted to look for, and it is the Witching Hour, which I'm not really big into swan shows, but I have to make this swan show.
Yeah.
It has a beautiful yoke color work that is these big raven skull heads, and anybody who knows me, it's totally my jam. Like, I'm Morticia deep down inside, so I'm like, I need this. And then there's another designer I like, and I'm going to be doing the Garden Gate. So those are the two main sweaters if I can find the yarn for them, but I really wanted to not limit myself to just certain projects, so I found a few projects that require multiple skeins of the same weight, so I can do some fades or some blending, and that way I could yarn sample a bunch of different vendors, and that to me, I was like, that's like as a memory cardigan or a memory shawl that has maybe 4 or 5 different pieces from different vendors, and that way I can try all of these people I just love and I have been following for so long and not been able to see or get in my area. So
really nice. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna make it. It's tired. We're tired. It's 9:40. We've been up since 6. I started getting up at 6:15 this morning.
Yeah, I think that's what time I got up too, because you got up and then I got up.
Yeah, we had to take the kid to school this morning, and then we had to run to Walmart.
And I still have to
write. Drive up here, and I've still gotta finish my sweater.
I gotta write some notes out for my shopping list.
Yeah.
So. Bring the small book instead of the big book.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, all right, and with that, I'm gonna mark my row, and we're gonna turn this camera off. See you later.